Hi students, this is Dr. Rimler, and I am going to show you now how to view my feedback on your reflections now that we're using the rubric and I'm making comments on the reflections themselves. I thought I would show you how you could see those. As you can see, I'm logged into Folio and I'm actually viewing the Folio site as a student so I can show you the work as you would see it instead of how I would see it. If you want to take a look at your Dropbox submission itself, then you would go to Assessments and then select Dropbox. You would go to your list of Dropbox submissions. You'll see that I only have one submission. I did that today for purposes of this video. If I want to look at my submission, I can click on this link. If I want to read the feedback, I can click on this link. So first I'm going to look at the submission itself. And this shows me the file with my note. Here's my reflection. And then I can view the inline feedback. And the inline feedback is the annotations that I put in the document itself. So when I click on this link, this is where I see the document I uploaded. This is something completely irrelevant to our class. This is something I wrote, gosh, about 15 years ago. But I've marked it so that you can see I can put little post-its in the document where I've asked questions or put comments, and because this document is unrelated to this course, I've given myself this note. This doesn't read like a reflection. Is this the document you meant to upload? I can also highlight sentences, which I do from time to time, and then put a little note next to it to ask a question about the sentence I've highlighted. If I find grammatical or mechanical or usage errors, I have put little red squiggly lines underneath a particular word to help you see where I'm marking an error. So this is what the inline feedback would look like. And now I'm back at the Dropbox. I'm going to go and look at the entire Dropbox again. If I click on this link, Read Feedback, then I get the rubric itself, and you see that I didn't do very well because the document that I uploaded was irrelevant to the topics for our reflection. But you can see where I've checked off the different aspects of the rubric that are applicable to the document that was submitted, and then there's a total score here. And of course, because I only earned a 4 out of a 10, then my document is below expectations. So that's how you can see my feedback on your reflection. There's also feedback on the just the assignment at large that I can type into like a text box, and that feedback appears up here at the top just above the rubric, and most of you might have feedback that reads something like this: please review the rubric and my annotations on your reflection. If I go to the grades tool, I can also look at the feedback by clicking on grades. Here's a list of all the grades that we can earn, and of course I only have one grade, but if I look in the grades tool, then I can click on this link and this link to view the inline feedback in the rubric. So here's the comment that I put in the text box in the Dropbox folder. Here is the rubric. And then if I click on this link again, I can go to the document itself with my comments on it. So I hope that this quick video is helpful to you. I know that this is a little bit different way for me to give you feedback on your reflections, but this is consistent with how Professors Underwood and Coleman are doing it, and so I want to make sure that the feedback you receive is consistent with the feedback that other students are receiving from other professors. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thanks.